This is the Roulette Master, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe by hitting the red subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Also ring that bell for notifications because I have new content releasing every single day of the week at 9 a.m. Today's system is a modification sent in by one of my subscribers, Corey. And as always, let me know if you like it, don't like it, or would modify it down in the comments. That's the way we get to the best systems possible, is to keep making those modifications until they're the best that they can be. So let's go ahead and get started. This is a modification of the Joe and Barn system, which we were on for a little while. I haven't heard much lately, but Corey wants me to try this modification. We usually use $10 units, and today we're going to use $20 units. So for those of you that haven't seen this before, we're going to put $20 on the first 12 and second 12.
No more bets.
And there's a reason why he's increasing the size of the bet, and that is because part of his modification is that originally, when I'll show you here in a minute what we do when we lose, but when we lose, we don't spin again until it doesn't hit third 12. And then part of the modification is that
no more bets.
Instead of waiting for session profit before you restart, Corey thinks it's better to use larger increments, but anytime you're in total profit instead of session profit, you start over. So I'll show you it'll make a little bit more sense after I show you it in detail here. So let me see what we did on that last one. We won 20. So we still got 20 on first and second 12. We're up $40.
No more bets.
Okay, so with this system, if you hit third 12, you spin without betting.
No more bets.
And if it doesn't hit third 12, the next bet you'll increase by 1 unit. So instead of 20, we'll be at 40 because these are $20 units. Okay? And we're at
no
0
more
right
bets.
now. Okay, and we won. So as long as we're in total profit, which we are, you start back over at $20.
No more bets.
The original system, we started with 10, and if we weren't in session profit, then we didn't start over. Okay, there we got a win. We're up $60.
No more bets.
Okay, now we're up $80.
No more bets.
And as long as you're winning, you just keep making the same bet here, but there's a loss. So again, when we have a loss,
no more bets.
Without betting. Okay, if it doesn't hit third 12, the next bet will be double that, which will be $40 on each.
No more bets.
Okay, but we hit it, and we are in total profit because we're above 0. We're at $80 profit, so we go back to the start again.
No more bets.
And hopefully I'll get a few more losses here so I can show you what you do when you do lose on that the second part of it. Right now we're up $100.
No more bets.
But basically in the second part of it, if you hit a third 12, you sit out again until the third 12 doesn't hit. And then you would double the bet again. So instead of 40, if that one lost for a second time, after you sat out, it would go to 80. So you're basically going up $20 units each time. But like I said, not before waiting out. So that's the important
part.
No
more
bets.
bets.
We're up 120 right now. Or sitting out. Okay, we lost. So we're only up 80 now. So now we sit out
No
until
more bets.
third 12 doesn't spin. Okay, and third 12 did not spin, so now we go to 40. And again, if we were to lose one of these ones, we would sit out until the third 12 didn't hit again, and then we would go, actually we'd be up another $20 unit. We'd go to 60, not 80. But then after 60, if the same thing happened, you would go to 80. It's easier when I'm actually using it. But we won, so as long as we're in total profit, we'll start back over. We're at 120.
No more bets.
So with the original system, say we were at 130, and there we got to 120, we would keep the bet the same. But the way we're playing right now, as long as we're in total profit, which is above 0, then,
no more bets.
And we get one win, we start back over. Okay, right now we're at 160, and still with 20 on each.
No more bets.
Okay, we got a win. Now we're up 180.
No more bets.
Okay, now we're up 200.
No more bets.
Okay, now we're up 220. So we get
no
a
more
bit of
bets.
a roll here. For those of you that haven't seen the original video, also, the reason that this system works so well is because you can't get dinged by a long run of all third 12s, because now we're up 240. Because
no
if
more
you
bets.
hit third 12, you sit out until it doesn't hit again. So there's no way to lose on a third 12 streak. Alright, now we're up 260.
No more bets.
And I would recommend a $1,500 startup fund for this one. And you could do the same thing with smaller amounts for sure. Just if you're going to use half of the starting amount, subtract half from this startup fund. So now we're up 280.
No more bets.
But the idea of this is that Corey thinks that you can start with higher starting amounts if you don't go with the session profit and you go with the total profit. So we're up 300 right now. Because with the original system, we'd have to remember that we were up 300, and if we lost and went and sat out and then we won and we were only up 280, we would have to go again and try to make session profit. So I will say that on the original one, there was a stop win, I believe at 200, and that's why the original one was session profits, because it got you up to that 200 faster, and then you cashed out and didn't risk anymore. We're up 320 now, and we're on a bit of a run here. Let's see what happens if we get some losses. There's a loss. Okay, so we sit out. We're up 280.
No more bets.
Okay, see how that didn't hit us? So that saved us some money right
there.
No
more bets.
Spin again. And remember, if you're at a table with a dealer, usually you can't stay sitting down. If you're probably going to have to stand up if you're not betting. But look at that. That saved us again. So that's another large amount of money we saved there by not spinning until the third 12 stops hitting. Okay, finally the third 12 did not hit, so we're going to go from 20 each to 40 each.
No more bets.
But But this is where you get dinged, is if you do sit out and then the third 12 hits again. So when that happens, you sit out again. We're up 200 now.
No more bets.
Okay, didn't hit third 12, so it's time to bet again. And we had gone from 20 to 40, now we go with 60. Goes up one unit, one $20 unit every time after you
No
sit
more
out.
bets.
Okay, here's a good example. So we won there. We're nowhere near session profit, but we won once and we're going to go back to the start because we're in total profit. Hope that makes sense. And if you have any questions, please leave them down in the
No
comments.
more bets.
Basically just makes it to where you don't get into a lot of trouble trying to get multiple wins at higher amounts. And we'll build that back up with some wins.
No
So
more
we're up
bets.
280. So with this system, you don't have to really watch where you were previously, like with the original method, and you just basically just happy that you're above ground or above zero, and we're up 300 now.
No more bets.
Okay, another win. And with the original $10 start, a lot of you felt like if you did it this way, you wouldn't make enough profit. But
No more
if you
bets.
could start with higher amounts, because of that, I think that evens it out. So far, Corey, this is looking pretty good. And we're up 340.
No more bets.
But as always, if you're remember that your $1,500 startup, you can lose, just like in any roulette if you have really bad luck. So always be prepared for that, and make sure you're gambling with money that
No more bets.
if you lost it wouldn't hurt you or your family. All right, up 380.
No more bets.
Alright, we're up 400.
No more bets.
Okay, there's a loss, and in this zero we act like is the same as a third 12. So we're going to sit out
No more bets.
and wait for a third 12 to not hit. And it did not hit, so it's time to bet again. So we're going to 40.
No more bets.
360. And we won. So again, we're not in session profit, but we are in total profit at up $400. So,
No more bets.
but the good thing is you don't really have to keep track of that session profit anymore with this system. As long as you're winning money, you should be happy. Because that's the goal of Corey's change to this system.
No more bets.
And look forward to seeing what you guys think, if you like it, don't like it, or would modify it. Okay, now we're at 440.
No more bets.
There's a loss. So
No more bets.
now we're going to spin without betting. And it's not a third 12, so it's time to bet. Up 400, and we're going to go with an extra unit at $40 each.
No more bets.
Alright, we got the win, and we're not concerned with session profit. We're at 440, because I don't think we're in session profit again, but again, you don't have to, with this adjustment, you don't have to worry about it. As long as you're up, you
No
just
more
keep
bets.
going. And if you do lose that second one, again, you add one more unit, you'd go to $60. And then you would, after you sat out, you would go again. There's another loss. We're down to 400.
No more
so
bets.
we're going to spin without betting. We didn't hit third 12, so it's time to go. you can see now it's time to go to see, we were there, and now it's time to go to 40.
No more bets.
Okay, and we lost, so we're going to sit out again. Then we'll go to 60. We are dropping down to 320.
No more bets.
So this is going to be a big indicator of not being in session profit, but you might just have to build it back up. And so now we're going to go to 60. And
no more
try to
bets.
get the win here. And we got it. But we're not in session profit, but you know what? We're not going to try to go any farther. With this modification, we're up 380. I know we were close to 500 there for a second.
No more bets.
We're just going to have to work our way back up. Because there we lost again. And now we're down to 340. And
no more bets.
spin without betting again. Okay. And now it's time to bet because we didn't hit third 12. We're up 340 and we're going to increase a unit.
No more bets.
So basically with this modification, you're not getting all your money back all the time, but it's much safer. And we got one win. We're not in session profit, but we start back over. We don't worry about the fact that we were just up 500.
No more bets.
We get our one win and start trying to make money again. And there's another loss. So it is taking a toll on our total, but we're going to spin without betting. I'm glad that you're seeing the good and the bad with this before the video's over, so that's always good. We didn't hit third 12, so now we're going to go to 40. The great thing is that if we hadn't done it this way, and we were trying to get that session profit, then we could have gotten a lot of trouble.
No more bets.
Right now we're just at $40 each. We got our one win, and then we're going to start back over. So we're only up 380, but you know 380 is 380. So
no more bets.
let's see what we get here. There's another win. And then eventually you'll get some wins in a row whenever you have two of the 12s. It's just a matter of time. Just like it's always a matter of time that you'll get some bad luck too. But this is a good system, I think, Corey. Nice modification here. I'm looking for all of you, looking to all of you to see what you think about this. So we lost again, so we're going to sit out. See how that's saving us when we have multiple third dozens in a row? That's not costing us a dime right there. Oh, wait, we're not betting though. We're still sitting out.
No more bets.
See it? Look at that. We'd be getting burned right now if we weren't playing this system. And
no more bets.
Again. You could have 10 in a row, third 12. It wouldn't hurt you. Okay, now it's time to spin again. So it's time to go from 20 to 40 because again you go up one unit.
No more bets.
And we lost because the 0 is the same as the third 12. So now we spin again without betting.
No more bets.
That will take a little bit of a toll on our total, but we're more concerned with total profit than session profit. And see, it saved us again. So even though we dropped down to 280, we're missing a lot of these third 12s that would be hurting us. Just there again. So we're spinning again without betting. Okay, now it's time to bet again. Remember now, we're not at 20 or 40, we're at 60. And it's not going to recover everything if we win, but we'll take our one win and try to build it back up. But we lost again. So the next one will be $80, and we're only up 160 now. but that saves us again there. We hit the third 12.
No more bets.
Spin without betting. Okay, so it's time to bet again. Again, now we're not at 20, not at 40, not at 60, we're at 80. Just go up 1 unit each time.
No more bets.
Sit out. We got the win. Now with the original system, we would just keep plugging away at $80 until we got back to almost $500 up. But with this modification, we're not going to do that. We just go back to 20 and we start back over again and try to build it back up. Because this is more concerned with total profit instead of session. At times you will have setbacks, but this is much safer than continually trying to get all your money back. And
no more
bets. To everyone's comments. If you have a system that you're playing that you'd like me to test out on the channel, please let me know. I would love to showcase it on the channel and see what everybody in the community thinks about it. That's the best part of this for me, is seeing new strategies I've never seen before. It's pretty fun, and now we're getting a few wins in a row. So you can see we can build this back up. Just takes a little time. We're back up 300 again. And
no more bets.
I like this modification, but I'm looking forward to what you guys think. And let's go ahead and stop there. We're up $320. We fluctuated between 0 and 500, but mainly concerned with total profit with this method. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit the red subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Also ring that bell for notifications so that you're notified every time I release a new video every single day. And this is the Roulette Master, and have a great day.